We've talked about Control, guys. This title from Remedy as a just a very psychological type of style game, and it was very unique, guys. I loved it. Overall, I thought it was a very interesting concept, and I thought they did a very good job, to say the least, with this title. And so obviously, everyone's been wondering, are they going to make a Control 2? And when is this game going to come out? And so what I want to talk about here in this segment of the show is about Control 2 and everything we know so far about this title. So let's get into it. So in an article, guys, written by Joshua Duckworth of Game Rant, a new job listing by Remedy Entertainment suggests a sequel to Control. Its latest action-adventure title may already be in the works. Right now, it seems safe to say that gamers and developers the world over are looking to the next-gen consoles and video games that'll release on them. One of those is Control developer Remedy Entertainment, which recently confirmed Jesse Faden was coming to the PS5 and Xbox Series X. That may not be all, though. A recent job listing by the development seems to suggest that more is in the works for Control, as the listing implies that a sequel is in the works. The Remedy Entertainment job listing is for a senior producer for a key role working on Remedy's Control franchise, who will be leading developers through project life cycles, plan and deliver upon project schedules, prioritize tasks, and facilitate assignments, among a variety of other responsibilities. It also seemingly points to next-gen standards, as the position also asks for someone aware of industry standards and help team members stay on par or ahead of them. So, Control 2, guys, very well may already be in the pre-production phase. Obviously, looking for a senior producer, that's telling you that, they're probably starting to ramp up, like they want to get into the production. I would say we're still probably a ways away from the title actually coming out and coming to fruition. But to say the least, guys, that sounds pretty much like a Control 2 is being confirmed at this point in time. Of course, there are other things that this could refer to than Control 2, but they don't seem as likely. As aforementioned, Control itself is coming to the PS5, and there's a DLC currently in development focused on the events of Alan Wake. This means that theoretically, this job posting could be for one of those projects, yet there's two big holes in that theory. First, it doesn't seem likely that the development of the DLC would require a senior producer or even the Control port for that matter. This all seems to indicate that this job listing is indeed for Control 2. Now, it's known that Remedy is working on a few games, including Crossfire X, a project simply known as Vanguard, an unannounced project, as well as the Control DLC. As such, if this is the case, it's worth wondering how these projects will unfold. But given its full plate and how that plate is likely soon to be Psycho, Control 2 makes a lot of sense for the developer to pursue. So, okay, let's talk about it. Obviously, guys, this doesn't tell us, the world, as far as, it doesn't tell us a release date. We can kind of speculate on that. Where they're going with the story, we can speculate on that as well. What I think that this really confirms, though, guys, is that they are working, or will be working very soon, on a Control 2. And that's a big deal, because people have been wondering, the hype has been building around the possibility of a Control 2. Now, obviously, with Control coming over to Xbox Series X, there was a lot of backlash there because of the way that they were doing it, where with just backwards compatibility and things of that nature. But what I will say is this. Control 2 needs to happen. This is a title I think that's very unique. I want to see Remedy Entertainment actually just take their time with this title. They got Crossfire X that's coming out, which I'm really excited about that as well. That looks really good. They're working on a number of titles, which is great. And it's showing that their studio is actually growing with time as well. So when could we maybe see Control come out? I would say, guys, that we're probably going to hear more about it next year. So in 2021, I would say we could maybe even get a sneak peek, or at least like a official confirmation through a teaser trailer late in 2021. And I would say it probably comes out in 2022 or 2023. It just really depends on how far they are in development at this point. If you're picking up a senior producer right now, you're probably in that pre-production, potentially starting very early development. But I would say you're in that pre-production phase because they're kind of planning. They're probably storyboarding and getting all the different concepts down that they want, the script and things of that nature. So I would say we're probably a pretty long ways off from Control 2. I'm not sure how long it took them to make Control as a game, like just the first game, how many years it took. I would assume it probably took a while. So we may be waiting a while till Control 2 comes out. Where could they go with the story, guys? There's a lot of directions I think that they could go in, but it'll be very interesting to say the least, guys. What do you all think about this? Do you guys think that this confirms that Control 2 is on the way, or do you think that this is more just, you know, kind of just speculation and that, you know, that it could be coming out, but they might just be working on other stuff, Alan Wake and, you know, obviously Crossfire X. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. And for more Control content and videos, stay here with Zero TV.